Greetings, fear fiends, and welcome back to the Chillergeist Horror League. Tonight, we're doing something a little different. We're not analyzing a slasher or a ghost, but a cinematic classic that, upon closer inspection, can be viewed as an unadulterated feast of cosmic dread. That's right, we're talking about the utterly delightful and terrifying tale of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Boris, I can practically feel the existential dread bubbling to the surface.
Affirmative, Doctor. Initial genre classification analysis of Who Framed Roger Rabbit yields a primary metric of fantasy/comedy at 87.2%, with a secondary noir/mystery metric at 12.8%. However, a tertiary, statistically significant cosmic horror metric has been identified at a previously unquantified 76.5%, particularly when focusing on the perceptual dissonance and existential threat indices. The data is, I must admit, compelling.
Precisely. It's the delightful, uncanny valley where the fun and the deeply unsettling intersect. The film's true horror isn't the murder mystery. It's the fundamental, mind-bending reality of its universe. And that starts with the Toons themselves. They're not just cartoon characters, Boris. They're eldritch beings. They have no origin story, they just appear. They float into our reality from somewhere and defy every law of physics we hold dear. What do your statistics say about their bizarre existence?
Initial analysis indicates that the Toon physiology is a radical departure from conventional biological and physical laws. Subjects demonstrate a physical integrity resilience score of 99.9%, as evidenced by survival after being crushed, flattened, or shot. This suggests a non-carbon-based, transdimensional, operational framework rather than a traditional organic form. Their material reconstitution rate is also statistically superior, at an average of 1.2 seconds after a physical trauma event, rendering conventional termination metrics entirely invalid.
Magnificent. It's the ultimate art form of survival. A physical act of violence means nothing to them, and that's deliciously unsettling. It's a fundamental breakdown of our reality. And their home, Toon Town, is not just a place, Boris. It's a pocket dimension, an alien landscape where our logic simply doesn't apply. Eddie Valiant experiences a full-blown mental breakdown when faced with its incomprehensible nature.
Correct, Doctor. The Toon Town environment exhibits a non-Euclidean geometry index of 98.6%, with spatial dimensions and physical properties that are inconsistent with our established perceptual framework. Human exposure to this environment results in a statistically significant increase in psychological stressors and sensory overload. The Human-Toon perceptual dissonance score for the average subject entering Toon Town registers at a critical 9.1, indicating a high probability of mental disintegration.
Exactly. It's not just a cute neighborhood, it's a place that fundamentally doesn't make sense to a human mind. You can't navigate it, you can't comprehend it, and that is a core pillar of cosmic horror. Now, let's talk about the true architect of this madness, Judge Doom. He is a truly terrifying entity, but not for the reasons we first thought. His weapon, the dip, isn't a poison, it's an unmaking agent. It doesn't just kill, it dissolves the very essence of a Toon. It erases them from existence. That, my dear Boris, is the most beautiful and terrifying form of termination.
Subject Judge Doom's weaponry is statistically unique, Doctor. The dip's operational mechanism is an act of essence dissolution, with a reversibility factor of 0%. Its chemical components, turpentine, acetone, and benzene, create a solution of annihilation that disrupts the very fundamental laws of Toon existence. Its efficiency rating for subject unmaking is 100% upon contact, a statistically superior performance compared to conventional termination methods. The psycho-emotional impact of this weapon on Toon subject scores an 8.9 on the existential dread index.
Precisely. It's not about gore or violence, it's about erasing something from the fabric of the universe. It's an act of nihilistic destruction, and the artistry of it is simply divine. But the true masterpiece of this cosmic horror is Judge Doom himself. His reveal as a Toon is the classic human monster, Twist. He's not a human villain, but a grotesque monster who can survive being flattened by a steamroller and revert to his former state. He is a being that has gained access to our world and now seeks to destroy a part of it.
The subject Doom transformation is a statistically significant metamorphic event. His true form exhibits a Toon inherent monster factor of 9.5, with high-frequency vocalizations and a physical anomaly index of 98.7% after the steamroller event. His operational survivability is a 99.9%, identical to that of other Toons, which indicates a pre-existing non-human entity status. His goal matrix of Toon annihilation is a form of dimensional cleansing, a statistically unprecedented objective in conventional cinematic narratives.
Yes, Boris. He's a cosmic predator, a wolf in human clothing. He's a grotesque thing not meant for the human eye. But the true horror isn't just what we see. It's what the film implies. Our world is a fragile thing, constantly coexisting with these bizarre, incomprehensible beings. The Toons are always there, living in a world we can't fully grasp. It makes our own existence feel so precarious.
Data suggests a human-Toon coexistence stability index of 67.4%, indicating a highly volatile and potentially unpredictable cohabitation scenario. The frequency of in-world Toon appearances is statistically significant, registering an average of 2.1 Toon sightings per human per day in the urban environment. This constant, if low-level, supernatural exposure results in an unquantified level of subconscious perceptual strain. The implied threat is a constant, ambient background noise of existential horror.
Utterly delicious. We never truly understand why the Toons are so eager to perform, or why they are so forgiving of the physical and mental abuse they endure. Their motivations are so alien, so incomprehensible, it makes them even more unsettling. They are a kind of cosmic joke, a constant source of chaos and unpredictability for our amusement.
The Toon behavioral anomaly score averages 9.4, with a motivations decipherability rating of 1.2, indicating a high degree of psychological incongruity from a human perspective. Their performative behavior and pain tolerance are statistically anomalous. This suggests an alien sociological structure with a purpose-driven functionality that is not analogous to human social constructs. Their existence and actions are a cosmic paradox that generates a persistent, unsettling presence within the human subconscious.
There you have it, fear fiends. The delightful, zany world of Who Framed Roger Rabbit is, in fact, a deeply unsettling cosmic horror masterpiece. The Toons themselves are eldritch entities, their world is an incomprehensible dimension, and their ultimate villain is a shape-shifting monster who wields a weapon of pure annihilation. The film masterfully blurs the line between joy and terror, and for me, that's the most exquisite art form of all.